Good morning. Happy Wednesday, guys. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Okay. I'm just going to do a quickie today. I wanted to show you guys how I made those like pearly earrings the other day. First I'm going to show you on black and then I'm going to show you on white. So both of these are just rolled out onto a 2. And I don't know that I'm going to do a whole finished product today, but I am going to show you how to do this. So I thought on the black I would show you guys. I'm going to do a little bit of background stuff, I guess. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of, I have copper foil. And I'm just going to throw just tiny little pieces on here. Nothing major. Just little tiny bits. Scattered randomly. All right, that's good. And then got lots of nice fingerprints in there. And then I have green or lime and flamingo mica powders. And I'm just going to just do little swatches randomly around here. I don't want to really cover it because I do want some of the black, but I do want it to have a little bit of interest in the background there. So that's it for that, but I am going to run it through the pasta machine real quick because of, I got some little nail marks in there, and so I'm going to roll this onto a 3 just so it looks like that. And you don't have to do that, but I jabbed it a little bit, so. And I'm going to use this cute flower stencil that I have, and I also never cleared paint off of one time, but it works still, so I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to, where do I want this? That looks good. Just going to press this on here. And I have these really pretty, I was going to do 2 colors, but I'm going to stick with just the pearl. So this is Pearl White Arteza, and I have a whole set of the pearl colors. Like this is Pearl Cactus, there's Pearl Blue, there's all the metallics, there's gold and all that stuff in there. And it's a whole kit, and it is on my Amazon shop. So if you want to get these, they're really, really pretty. So I just use my finger and go across all this. And yes, you're gonna cover up some of that other stuff that was on there. But then some of it you won't. It's the whole point of a stencil. So just cover it all up. The reason I don't use a brush is because sometimes it'll slide underneath the stencil part and that defeats the purpose. So we'll just do it like that. And then wipe my finger off. Plus you guys know I use my fingers for everything. Okay, so we'll take this off. And then voila. And then I'm going to wipe this off. Believe it or not, because I'm going to use it again. But you do want to clean your stencils off, you know, pretty quickly after using them, especially with paint. Okay. So that's what that one looks like. Let me show you. I forgot it was super thin. So you can see that there, you can still see the green and the copper and all that stuff in there. So I'm gonna let that dry for a minute and then I'll just cut a shape out real quick. And then on the white, is where the magic happens, where it looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to put the same stencil down. The stencil that I used the other day was a Tim Holtz one, and that one is also in my it's also in my Amazon store. It's cool. It just has, I'll show it to you. Hold on. And if you want to see how you really shouldn't deal with your stencils, so the earrings that I made were made with these little dots, but I made some also with these, which was kind of cool. And they're just some funky, grungy looking shapes. And I believe this is on my Amazon store also, but it's a Tim Holtz one, so you can find them kind of anywhere. So the pearl white on the white is magical. It just looks so pretty. So literally just doing the same thing. You want to make sure to get in all those little nooks of your stencil. There we go. I'll let that sit for just a second while I clean my finger. And then, voila. I'll hold it up to the camera. Give me 1 second. And then I'll show you. And you can certainly resin them after they've been baked. I like to leave them like this because it just looks cool. But these would be great for like wedding jewelry too, because they're just, you know, especially with the flower stencils. So I'll go ahead and let these dry and then cut out shapes, and then I bake them at 275 for like 30-35 minutes. They're pretty thin, so they don't need too long. I know I've seen a lot of people that will leave their stuff in for like 45 minutes to an hour. So, and if it's a thin piece, in most ovens, 35 minutes is gonna be fine. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm not going to show you that I'm going to do that because I think everybody knows how to do all that. And I just really wanted to show you the technique. So that is the technique. I hope you guys have fun. And you will see me next week unless you are on Patreon, and you will see me on Monday. Have a great rest of your week and weekend, guys. Bye.